Chromebooks are a great tool for student learning. However, if that particular student does not have access to the internet, Chromebooks become a good deal less effective. What I'd like to talk about for just a second is a way that you can use Canvas in coordination with Chromebooks to allow students to access lessons when they do not have an internet connection. What we're going to do is we're going to download the course, the Canvas course, to the Chromebook itself, so the student can then access it without the internet. If you'll notice here, I'm at an advisory course, and I'm in student view, so this is what the student sees. And if you look up at the top right here, you should see a button that says Export Course Content. That's recently changed. It used to just be a down arrow, but now we have an Export Course Content button. The student clicks this button and gets this page, and we see that it's now taking all of that entire course and it's zipping it down and condensing it, and is going to download a folder to our computer. Now, if it's a Windows computer, then that zipped folder will probably download directly to the Downloads folder. If it's a Chromebook, it will download in either, if they're connected to the internet, it could put it on Google Drive, or if they're not connected, it will just put it in the Files folder on the Chromebook itself. Once it's done, we see that it's downloaded here, and this is a Windows computer, so it will look a little different than in a Chromebook, and we'll discuss that in just a second. Once it's done, we see a zip file has downloaded. I'm going to show this in the folder. The zip file looks like this. On a Windows machine, of course, we're just going to right-click and extract. I will leave instructions on how to unzip folders on Chromebooks. I will include those when I send this video out to you. Now we've unzipped, and there we see the unzipped folder. If we open it up, we see that one of the files inside that unzipped folder is called index.html. We open that index.html. Now this will open if you are not on the internet. It will still just open up in a browser, and we see that we have all of the folders, all the modules, all of the course content for that student to access, even if they're not online. Now note, if you have links in your module for that student within the Canvas module that go to an internet site, they're not going to be able to access that site, because of course we're looking at this offline. They're not going to be able to use a link that sends them to the internet if they do not have internet. Also, this will not download tests or quizzes. It will not download anything that's not published, and it will not download anything that you have set available until dates on that are no longer available to the students. So all they're going to be able to download is that information which you have made available to them in your Canvas course. Once they can go through the information here, then when they do have an internet connection, they go ahead and upload their assignments and that type of thing. Hope that helps. I'll go ahead and add the information on how to unzip files on a Chromebook. I'll include it when I send this out to you. Other than that, if you have any questions, please let me know.